Now, Mark Taylor, he's been fishing his entire life, but never had a catch like this one, Tubby. Australia has a new millionaire, and he is a 19-year-old by the name of Keegan Payne with the catch of a lifetime. The first person to snag the $1 million barra bounty in the Northern Territory's annual $1 million fishing competition while out fishing with his mates and his sister. He said he has 7 siblings, so he's going to shout them a trip to America and buy a new car and a new boat. Gussie, it got you thinking about some unlikely sporting heroes.
Exactly, the unlikely sporting heroes. And let's start the ball rolling with number 5. And this is one that's been in the press for all sorts of other reasons. But when he was 17 years old, Boris Becker, he was an unseeded tennis player at Wimbledon, the ultimate serve and volleyer. He was actually 17 years of age in 1985, and he ended up beating Kevin Curran in 4 sets to win Wimbledon. Of course, he went on to win it a few times as well. But how about that? Young 17-year-old Boris Becker, Wimbledon champion. Many better than him have never won it. What about Melbourne Cup? 100 to 1 in 2020 and 15. First female jockey, Michelle Payne, on Prince of Penzance, getting the chocolates back in 2015. I don't know if you had $1 on it or $10 on it. How good would that be? And I'm sure a lot of people had, because she was the first woman jockey to win it. So good on Michelle. She was at number 4. Number 3, this one here is Jeremy Lynn. Lynn Sanity. It was a cultural phenomenon back just for a couple of weeks. He was literally a player that was going to play his last game. And then for a couple of weeks, he just took on the best and he absolutely touched them up. He had scoring days where he'd scored 25, 26 points, where he used to average 5 or 6. He just had a couple of weeks, and of course, being an Asian player as well, it went off all around the world. What about this? Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson in Tokyo in 1990. He made $1.3 million. Tyson made $6 million. But of course, in the 10th round knockout, they're still called the greatest upset in boxing history. He went on to lose that title to Holyfield only about 8 months later. And number 1, our man, Olympic gold, Steve Bradbery, 1 gold, 1 bronze, but this is his gold in the 1,000-metre final back in Salt Lake City in 2002. Stay on your feet, son. Just stay on your feet and you might get yourself a gold. He looks around, he can't quite believe it. Are they going to let that go, or are we going to have another race? And in the end, they let it go, and he, of course, life changed forever. So, Steve Bradbery, you are number 1.
Go, you good thing. Okay.